I'm Steve Sterler. This is Real Hollywood. This is a part of the original Hollywood sign. I mean, that was completely covered. Gene Harlow had warts, and Charlie Chaplin had little tiny hands. Perfect fit. But father, I mean, come on. I mean, how apropos, Call of the Wild. Ah, man. How's that for an acting performance? See, that's how I look when I'm being chased by pod people. And that's what happened to Kevin McCarthy at the end of the movie, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The Bronson Caves are located here at the west end of Griffith Park, and this has been the site of countless film and TV productions dating back to the silent film era. The quarry was excavated for granite by the Union Rock Company in 1903, and the granite was used to build surrounding streets and homes in the Hollywood Hills. But what this cave is most famous for is the opening of the Batman TV series. In fact, most people in this area refer to this site as the Bat Cave.
There's two parts of Batman. Batman came off of Mount Hollywood Fire Road when he came out and turned, but then this is the cave, the Bat Cave.
Right.
I think it was Abe Stein or D.W. Griffith who said, a rock's a rock, a tree's a tree, go shoot it in Griffith Park.
The Hollywood sign girl was an actress by the name of Peg Entwistle. In 1932, Peg was a big star on Broadway. She comes out to Los Angeles to star in a play at the Belasco Theater downtown with Humphrey Bogart, and a movie called 13 Women with Myrna Loy. After the film wraps, RKO decides not to pick up Peg's contract, and she's unable to find any more film work. She falls into a deep depression, and she moves into this house right here with her uncle, right here on Beechwood Drive, right below the Hollywood sign. On the night of September 16th, 1932, she begins to walk up the street. Peg climbed to the top. She jumped to her death with the letter H. I'm afraid, I am a coward. I am sorry for everything. If I'd done this a long time ago, I would have saved a lot of pain. Her death was well publicized, and she instantly became known as the Hollywood sign girl. Ironically, Peg Entwistle's death brought her the kind of fame and notoriety she couldn't achieve in life. Since 1914, Yamashiro's has been a big part of Hollywood history. It has witnessed the beginning of the film industry and the glamour of Hollywood's golden age. It was originally built by two brothers, Charles and Adolf Bernheimer, to house their Asian art collection. I'm standing in front of a 600-year-old pagoda, which is the oldest structure in California. It was brought over here in 1911 by the Bernheimer brothers from Japan. It's really old. I'm standing in front of the Pacific Theater. Back in 1951, it was called the Warner's Theater, and Carol Burnett used to work here as an usher.
Ladies. I was on aisle 2 one night, and Strangers on a Train was playing. It was Alfred Hitchcock. So this couple came in and wanted to be seated the last 5 minutes of a Hitchcock movie. And I'm saying, oh, please, it'll spoil it for you if you see the end of the movie.
And the manager heard them and walked up and said, is there anything I can do? And they said, this young lady refuses to let us go into the theater.
Are you talking to me?
And he said, no problem, you go in, and then turned to Carol Burnett.
And he ripped off my epaulette. I was drummed out of the core.
You're fired.
It was all because of her love of the movies that she lost her job on that occasion.
So many years later, when she became famous, she requested that her star on Hollywood Boulevard be placed directly in front of the theater that fired her.
So I said, I would love it. Can you put it right outside of that theater where I was fired? And that's exactly where it is.
Sweet revenge, Carol.